Hi, I'm Dr. Kit Weathers, and once again, it's time for the Root Tip of the Week. You know, last week we talked about viral marketing and how you can upload your videos to YouTube. Well, this week we're going to show you how you can make those videos and make them look professional for very, very little money. And then you can record that video, plug it directly into your computer, upload it, and with a software program that I'm going to show you in just a few minutes, you can edit it like a professional. But before we get started, as we always do, let's begin with the magic trick of the week. Here's a nice little quick trick you can do with a barred deck of cards. Just go through and pick out the four aces, the ace of spades, the ace of hearts, the ace of clubs, and the ace of diamonds. Now we're going to show you a little miracle with these cards. Wouldn't it be nice if you could control exactly where these cards went as we place them back in the deck? There's the ace of spades, the ace of hearts, the ace of clubs, and the ace of diamonds. We're going to place these one at a time back in the deck, and it doesn't matter where you place them. So we're going to put one back here, one right about here, one right in here, and the last one right about here. Then we're going to close the deck up, say the magic words, and write back the ace of clubs, the ace of hearts, the ace of diamonds, and the ace of spades, and that's our little miracle with the four aces. To learn the secret to this and other magic tricks in this series, go to EndoRootCamp.com. For the last 2 or 3 weeks, I've been researching various editing software programs to see which ones would be the most cost-effective and would be the best for the average person just getting into editing. Turns out you can spend anywhere from $0 all the way up to, in my case, $15,000 for an editing setup. Now I've got a TriCaster Studio, which is very, very nice, state-of-the-art, but most of the time you do not need all of the stuff that particular setup brings to me. So I found out that most of the editing, and I've always known this, has been cuts or occasional dissolves and that sort of thing. So the good news is most of the time you can do everything you need to do with the free software that comes with your computer. If it's a case of a Macintosh, then you can use iMovie, or if it's a PC that you're working with, you can use Windows Movie Maker, and they both do all of the basic cuts and most of the stuff that you would need to do. You don't have to spend $15,000 like I did buying a TriCaster Studio. As a matter of fact, just to show you how nicely the cuts and the quality is, I took a few quick images, a couple of things I already had videotaped, and I edited them together and used my Macintosh, went in there and cut it, put a few dissolves, a few little things here and there, and this was with iMovie, and it came out probably just about as fast as I can do it if I don't want anything really, really fancy. So anyway, I do have one other system I'm going to tell you about in just a second, but right now I want to show you this real quick clip. That's hard to say, and you can see the quality of the cuts and the quality of the video compared to what you're looking at right now, and you'll find that it's very compatible. Anyway, let's look at this, and I'll come back and give you a couple of more closing arguments here for one or two other programs perhaps, and I'll see you in just a couple of minutes. Well, once again, it's time for the Root Tip of the Week. I'm Dr. Kit Weathers, and let's get right to it.
Sonic hand pieces, and I think you're going to enjoy this. This is something that I used to say the Sonic hand piece was a nice adjunct for anything that you do with rotary files. I now firmly believe that it is absolutely necessary.
Okay, two things I want to mention real quickly. The first thing is the audio on that one clip when I was in the mountains was really bad because I did not have a lavalier microphone as we have on today, and I was using the audio from this little camera here. The bad audio was because I was not using a lavalier microphone. I was just using this little tiny camera with the microphone built in. You probably remember it from a couple of weeks ago. This is my Samsung camera. I still love it. You can see all kinds of great stuff with this camera and it works well, but you need something else that has a lavalier microphone plug-in, because if you don't do that, you're going to get crappy audio like you just saw. Very important to get good, clean audio. Anyway, the other program I was going to tell you about is a program called Camtasia. And the reason I like it, it allows you to capture things from your video screen on your computer, and then you can take them right into iMovie or Windows Movie Maker, and you can edit things if you're trying to demonstrate something, show maybe your website, that type of thing. But you know what? You probably don't even need it. So this is Kit Weathers telling you, just use the materials that came with your computer. Use Windows Movie Maker, or in my case, using the Macintosh and iMovie, you can get real good quality editing for no money down. Well, that's it for another Root Tip of the Week. I'm Dr. Kit Weathers, inviting you to register at EndoRootCamp.com for free videos and special reports you can't get anywhere else. Meanwhile, I will see you at our next Endo Root Camp.